Hi all. In this talk, I want to summarize the art of primitive chasing. I will not define what primitive is, I assume you know it, but I will raise two questions. Why is primitive defined on an interval only? And does every function have primitive? Please note that the word primitive, by definition, is not the so called indefinite integral. Apostle says that primitive, indefinite integral, and definite integral are conceptually three different things. The fact that any two primitives differ only by a constant allows us to speak of general primitive of a function, and we use notation given by Leibniz for this general primitive, which is really an infinite parallel curves graphically covering the entire Cartesian Cartesian plane. How nice. Of course, here the primitive is defined on the entire R rather than a particular interval, bounded interval only. Now, all primitive chasing is about bringing the given function to a form which I call highway form. What is this highway form? That form in which the primitive can be readily identified and written. Bringing a function to this highway form is primarily achieved by three facts and two core techniques, and of course, a list of standard primitives and a list of supplementary facts. The three facts are sum of primitives is same as primitive of sums, primitive of scalar multiple is same as scalar multiple of primitives, and if we know the primitive of f of x, we also know the primitive of f of ax plus b. The list of standard primitives is something we need to memorize, like the list of standard derivatives, standard limits, and standard functions. By supplementary facts, I mean lemmas like e power x multiplied by f of x plus f prime of x. The primitive of this function is e power x multiplied by f of x, like that. The two core techniques are what are called as substitution technique and parts technique. Please remember that there are two kinds of substitution. One, when the derivative of the substitution is present in the function, and the other to remove the radicals. Parts technique stem from the product rule of differentiation and is used when the given function is perceived as a product of two functions, where one function's primitive and the other function's derivative are easier to find. I prefer to see parts technique in this form on the screen for certain reason. Parts technique reduces to this four-step algorithm: find primitive, find derivative, find primitive, arrange. Consider the example of finding the primitive of of x into e power x. Here u is x and v is e power x. If we let u as e power x and v as x, it becomes very difficult for finding the primitive of x e power x. Finally, we have a tradition of grouping the functions into classes for the purpose of finding primitives, actually for the purpose of bringing to highway form. I would say there are 7 classes of functions for primitive chasing purpose: standard list, quadratic forms, 9 of them, rational functions, reductionable forms, irrational forms, trigonometric forms, and miscellaneous special forms. The last class, miscellaneous special forms, is an open list. A remark before I close this talk. The fact that any primitive is one of the many indefinite integrals is so basic that it goes by the name second fundamental theorem of calculus. I am just leaving here a hint to connect indefinite integral and primitive in my later talk. Thank you.